Hey guys, thanks for watching. In today's video, we are testing out some cleaning products that are available on Amazon. And when I was looking for products, I searched for products that were really popular, products that are brand new, products with reviews that are like literally all across the board, so you really don't know if they're good or not, and products that are trending. So we've got a lot of really good stuff to test out in this video. And all the surfaces that we're testing on, I let them go like a lot and they're pretty gross, but I wanted to make sure we had a really good before and after. So I hope that you guys find this helpful. I've done a lot of videos on Amazon by now, a lot of favorites videos and lifestyle favorites and all that good stuff. So all of them I'm gonna link below for you, along with all of these products. If you're new here and you enjoyed this video, definitely subscribe to join our fam. Give this a like if you find it helpful, and also hit the bell so you never miss an upload. And let's get started. Here's the first product we are testing out today, and I wanted to find a great product for the oven and stove because I feel like this is something we could all use. So here's the before. It really never is this bad, but I just wanted to make sure the before and after was really good for you guys. So there's a lot of stuff on there. There's baked down foods and crumbs, and I'm reading the directions. It says 3 to 5 minutes for everyday use, or 30 minutes to 1 hour for a deep clean, and I'm going to leave it on for 15 minutes in this video. I thought that was a great amount of time for us to see if it really worked or not. As for the toothbrush, I'm not actually scrubbing yet. I'm just making sure the entire thing is fully saturated. What I'm really hoping this product does is helps to get rid of a lot of the grime on the grates, and in a lot of my cleaning routine videos I talk about that, how they just pretty much anything sticks to them and it's so hard to get off. So that was the number one thing I was hoping to get from this product. And then for the oven door, I'm just fully saturating the window as well as the rest of the door. While that sits, we're going to be testing out these gloves, and these are for washing your dishes. So they're all textured. It almost looks like a sea creature or something. It looks really crazy up close, and so it's supposed to scrub while also protecting your hands. Here's everything that we are testing out. I felt like this was a pretty good array of what a lot of you guys would be using it for, and I've just seen these all over the internet, so I wanted to see if they would work for me. The first thing I did was create a lather with soap on both of the gloves, and immediately I noticed they were actually extremely slippery when there's soap on both of them. You almost need a scrub hand and then a rinsing hand. That way, when you're rinsing them, the soap actually will come off all of them, and it isn't that slippery that way, but it was definitely a lot more slippery than I was expecting for the material. I thought it'd be really grippy, but it isn't that grippy at all. And I also wanted to test it on some lipstick, so it did get that off really well, which I was surprised about. But I should tell you guys, these gloves are a little bit stiff, so within a few things that I was washing, I noticed that my hands were starting to get really tired. One thing I was surprised about is how much less I had to scrub with these than I would be scrubbing with a typical sponge. So everything just came off so easily. The only negatives I could really say is that they are a little bit slipperier. Is that a word? They're a little more slippery than I was expecting, and also that they are a little bit tough, so your hands will start to get tired. But if you're scrubbing a flat surface like a countertop, a floor, a wall, I think these would be really great for that. If you are someone that really wants to protect your hands, these are also a great option to consider. I'm not sure that I will be using them like every single time I wash the dishes, but definitely here and there I could see myself using them. Very affordable and a lot of color options too. It's been 15 minutes, so I am back onto the stove in the oven, and first I'm wiping it with a dry towel. I just wanted to see immediately how much I could get off without any effort, and so I'm just going over a few of the grades. It definitely is lifting up some stuff, but it isn't getting all of it off, so I decided to go in with a toothbrush, scrub it a little bit, and it definitely helps to get a little more of the residue off, but I think for these they do need to sit a little longer, and so I'm doing the same thing on the door, just wiping it with a dry towel, and then I could still feel some texture. That's why I'm going over it with a toothbrush. This did help a lot, but it isn't perfect, so I think a second round or sitting for 30 minutes, an hour would definitely help, but I am really impressed with this from the start. It's working a lot better than several other products I've used in the past, and keep your eyes on the screen because in a few seconds you're going to see something that I was really surprised about. I honestly wish I had like a reaction camera on my face because I was extremely surprised. So the stovetop is where this product really shines. You guys have to see this. I'm just wiping that and it gets rid of absolutely everything. I couldn't believe how good it looked. I didn't scrub at all. I just wiped it off. This is definitely a product I'm going to be using on my stovetop, especially because I just cannot believe how well it works. Everything is so shiny, and here's the second one. I'm just wiping it and everything is gone. I feel like I've never had that much success with a product on this before, so highly recommend it. I think you guys will really like it. If you have a dirty stovetop too, this is the product for you for sure, and I'm just going to show you guys a bunch of things that are really dirty and then the after. And here is what we ended up with. I cannot believe I didn't actually have to scrub anything. So here is what the surface looks like. It looks even better in person because the camera is picking up a few streaks that have yet to fade away from wiping it. The grates, I will be doing it a little longer next time, but overall, highly impressed. And next up is Spot Shot. This is a carpet cleaner. I have a coffee stain that I'm really hoping I can get out. It's been there for about 2 to 3 weeks, and I first was using water and baking soda and it didn't come out at all. So yeah, I was really hoping this one would go well. So I'm just following the directions. I'm shaking the can and I'm going to spray it on and leave it for 5 minutes. It says not to fully saturate it, and I couldn't believe how good it looked after 5 minutes, so I did use a little bit more. I was able to completely get rid of the stain. I'm not sure if you can tell, but in the blue area there's a little more. I couldn't see it in person, but of course on camera it just picks up things that you can't see in person, so I am going to go back for that, but it completely got rid of it in the light area on the flower, so a major win. If you guys have any stains on your carpet that are set in, hopefully this will work for you as well as it worked for me. And next up is Barkeeper's Friend, and this is the cookware version. So I've never used this, but my husband said it's fairly popular. Some of you guys may have used it before. That before and after picture really gave me high expectations. I was excited to see how this would work for me. So I'm testing it out on a pizza pan. This is something we use all the time. And as you can see, it's very stained. So I'm just following the directions. It said to create a paste with a little water. And I just wanted to show you the lid on this. It's just a sticker. There's no lid. So if you have small kids, this probably would be a safety issue. I was just really surprised about that. And I first went in with a sponge. I scrubbed, and at first I really wasn't getting that far. I did put on gloves eventually, and realistically I probably should have been wearing gloves for about every product I've been using so far. I just wanted to throw that in there. I did switch to steel wool, and this is when things really started happening and the stains started to lift. So I think the steel wool had a lot to do with it, and not so much the Barkeeper's product, but I was rinsing it and adding new product. So I do feel like I went through a lot of it. And at the end, I did end up with a significant improvement. However, I would not say it's anywhere near the photo on the packaging. So if you guys use this and it works for you, let me know how you use it. I definitely will be trying it again on a few more things. It did help, but not as much as I was hoping. So you guys will see in the after it is better, but it looks like it still has a ways to go. And next up are essential oils. I think you guys are going to be extremely interested in this because it's only $10 for 6 oils. And this was recommended for people like me who have never used essential oils for cleaning but want to get into it. So this is a very affordable way to test out a lot of different scents and just experiment and see what you like. And then I bought those bottles in the background, and you guys will see those in just a second. But the scent that I'm going to use is peppermint. It has a dropper on the top. The quality is just really great for the price. So this was a set of 2 from Sally's Organics. Of course, everything is linked for you. I can use these for a bunch of different things, so that was a great buy as well. And I'm just going to fill one of these bottles up 3/4 of the way with water, and then I added in 10 drops of peppermint oil. Here's the before of the dining room table. I'm also going to use this on the kitchen counters. And I have to tell you, this is where I realized I really don't know what I'm doing, because I believe you're supposed to use distilled water and also vinegar. So if you are someone who knows what you're doing when it comes to this, write your recipes in the comments below. I'm going to try them out and feature them in another video, and also for anyone else who is new to this. But I still wanted to leave this in because I still think it's a great set. I still think the bottles are great. I just obviously am a newbie. Let me know if you plan to test out anything that I shared with you today, and if you are using some of these products in a different way and it works for you. Write it in the comments. That not only helps me out, but everybody else in our little internet family. I will say the essential oils are highly recommended. I'm so excited to use those more, along with the stovetop cleaner. Those are the favorites for sure. And those are all the Amazon cleaning products I'm testing out today. Let me know in the comments if there are some other cleaning products you guys want me to test out, so you don't have to waste your money on it, and I'll waste my money and see if they're good. Also, give this a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you right here in a few days in a brand new video. Bye!